Satnam. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Pavanjeet. Hey, Allison. Hey, Chelsea. Jepa. I'm Pavanjeet. I'm in Mexico right now. I'm in Tulum, Mexico. It might be we'll see how much background noise you guys hear. Every time I leave the United States and I go somewhere else or a long retreat, I'm like, I forget how loud it is everywhere else in the world. It's like dogs barking and construction and all the spaces in like south of like, I don't know, in the southern hemisphere, not the southern hemisphere, just like in warmer places. I forget how echoey everywhere is. Anyway, doesn't matter. Welcome. So I'm in Tulum right now, and Tulum, I've never been here before. I'm just checking it out. I was kind of doing a little bit of a retreat scouting. We'll see what I find. But it's very much a seeker town. You know, I was a seeker. I mean, I guess I still am a seeker, but to a certain degree. But I was a seeker maybe like 10 years ago, wandering around India and going and living in ashrams and going to different meditation centers and, you know, trying to find whatever that thing is that the seeker is looking for. And I'm reminded being here again and again and again and again and again. You don't have to go to Tulum. You don't have to go to India. You don't have to even leave your bedroom. You can find whatever it is you're looking for, because most of the time what we're looking for is an experience of God, and that comes through the self, right? That experience, that higher experience comes from right here. And we have all of the tools, right? The human body, the human organism is so brilliant. It's absolutely, completely brilliant. And we have all of these tools at our disposal. The thing is that we've just been kind of programmed wrong, right? It's like we've got the perfect technology, and then, you know, we usually grew up in a culture that didn't teach us anywhere of how to use this technology. How do we take care of our glands? How do we take care of our nervous system? How do we take care of our bodies and our lungs and our organs and all of those things? We're taught to work, be good, follow the rules, you know, make money, all those fun things. But we didn't totally learn how to, I didn't learn, I don't know, maybe you guys did, but I didn't learn how to use my body. And that was what I was seeking 10 years ago. And this technology, yesterday I got to take my first class I took another one, but it's been I haven't taken a lot of in-person classes from Kundalini teachers since the pandemic happened, because there's like no one teaching Kundalini in Boulder right now other than me. And I'm not teaching much in person either. So, but I got to take a Kundalini class in person. I was like, oh, this is so great. It's so nice when someone else leads the practice. Because sometimes I'm so funny, I'll even log onto my own YouTube and watch my my own videos, just because it's a very different experience reading the manual. Because the way I practice, I'll read the manual. Oh, this is what I need to do. Okay, and then I'll do it. Oh, wait, did I do it right? I had the blessing of being led through practice, and I'm so grateful that I have the blessing of teaching you all and guiding you through this practice. Today, what we're going to do is a glandular tune-up. We're going to take care of your endocrine system. We're going to take care of those glands. We're going to give them a nice activation. You know, here, noticing all the different kinds of yoga, all the different things. One thing that we have in Kundalini yoga is we take care of the endocrine system. We are really like focused on that, and we haven't taken, you know, oh, we'll just take, people don't like chanting, so we'll just take chanting out, or people don't like eye gazing, so we'll just take that out, or people don't like this thing, so we'll just, you know, we'll make it so it accommodates things. No, we keep all of the wacky things, wacky breaths, weird postures in Kundalini, because we're really aimed at taking care of the glands. And they need different things. They don't need things that are, you know, just like stretching a leg. They need interesting postures and interesting breaths and sounds to get them all kind of harmonized together. So that's what we're going to do today. The set that we're going to do, and this is especially for people who are watching on YouTube after, this is a set that is a very special set, and it's a tune-up set. So you're not going to do this every day. So if you're, practicing at home or you really like this practice, this is not one you're going to do, every single morning. This is one that you could do maybe once or twice a week as a glandular tune-up. And since we have the new moon coming up in a couple of days, we have the actual the Lunar New Year in a couple of days. This is a great time for any kind of glandular tune-up. Anytime we have a full moon or a new moon, also on the 4th day of the moon, which is 4 days after the new moon, or the 11th day of the moon, which 11 is 11 days after the new moon. Those are always great days to work with your endocrine system and your glandular system, because there's already a reset that's taking place, right? Just like the tides of the ocean, we have these tides in our body, we have secretions in our body, and they line up with the moon. So let's do some yoga, shall we? Okay. Hi, everybody. All right. Sit up nice and tall, close the eyes. And congratulate yourself just by feeling yourself here in this moment. You've done the most difficult thing, which is to show up for yourself, to coordinate it, to put it on your schedule, to make the time, to make the commitment, and to show up. Now you have 75 minutes just to enjoy this human experience, to explore the different facets of your body, of your mind, of your spirit. I'm gonna bring the palms together in front of your heart. You can rub the palms a little bit, starting to activate those hands and the 72,000 energy lines that run throughout our body. Hey, Maria. All right, we're gonna bring the palms together in front of the heart. Thumbs gently touch the heart center. Elbows out to the side, relax those shoulder blades down your back. We're going to take a deep breath in and tune in with Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adguru Namah, Trigadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Adguru Namah, Trigadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Adguru Namah, Trigadguru Namah, Satguru Namah, Siddhi Gurudeve Namah. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath in. Gently press the palms together and then press those thumbs into your sternum, the place of the thymus gland. Starting to connect with our intuition, connect with our glandular system by focusing the eyes up at the third eye. Hold the breath a little bit more. Through the nose, exhale. So 2 more times. Nice deep breath in, and feel like your spine is growing taller as you take that deep breath in. The shoulders are relaxing a little bit more, and that eye gaze is becoming really sharp and focused at the master gland, the pituitary gland. Third eye. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let those hands fall right onto the knees, and let's go straight into our warm-ups. We're going to start warming up with Sufi grind, and I'm going to give you plenty of time to do these. So start off nice and slow, coming forward, kind of bringing that heart forward, going to one side, rounding back, going to the other side, really starting to get into the pelvis and starting to feel this movement even in the legs. It feels like your legs are starting to stretch. Just going in one direction to get started. And again, you can kind of take it slow. Maybe this is some of the first movement you're doing today. We're warming up our spines. We're opening up the energy channels that run parallel to the spine. We're also really opening up the organs of digestion, of elimination, of detoxification. And we're just greeting the body. Hello, body. I forgot about you. I was hanging out in my brain, thinking about things to do, things that I want, things that I don't want, things that happened. Now you get to be with the body. Start to feel as much as you can. Start to coordinate the breath with this. So every time you come forward and arch forward is your inhale. Every time you round yourself back, it's your exhale. Maybe you start to pick up the pace a little bit more. Inhaling forward, exhaling, rounding yourself back. And as you move, see if the eyes can stay at that place, at that third eye center. Really connecting with the glands. Preparing yourself for this glandular reset. All right, keep going. 30 more seconds in this direction. Start to exaggerate it a little bit more and start to mentally vibrate Sat as you come forward, Nam mentally as you exhale. Mentally hearing Sat as you come forward, exhale Nam. Hear it on the breath. All right, as you come forward, start to go the other direction now. Start to circle the other way. See how it's completely different as you start to go this way. There's a little bit more resistance because you just started moving this direction. Just welcome the resistance, welcome the sensations, breathe into them, and just feel yourself loosening up, opening up. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Deeper breath as you move for the last 30 seconds in these circles. And inhale, come to center. Sit up nice and tall. Feel your spine grow tall. Lift the pelvic floor. Sex organs, anus, space in between lifts up. Lift the pelvic floor up. Hold it up and hold the breath in for a moment. And through the nose, exhale, let the breath go. The breath come back to normal. Just sit for a few breaths. Go ahead and come and extend your legs out. Bounce the knees a little bit, stretch the legs a little bit. And then we're going to come standing up. So start to make your way up to standing. Those are our warm-ups. Just a simple soupy grind warm-up. Something you could do every morning to help wake yourself up. Now we're going to go into this set, the specific set, Ajnaa stimulation Kriya. So you're going to take your hands, bring your thumb to the pinky mound, wrap your fingers around and squeeze your thumbs. You're going to squeeze your fists. Okay, you want to squeeze the thumbs in there, but just let the arms come by the side. Okay, so arms are by the side, and then sit up or stand up nice and tall. Feel your chest lift. I want you to feel your shoulder blades kind of come onto your back, and hands are just arms by the side, and then drop your head back. So arms are just hanging by the side, like they're right just down by your body. Yeah, there you go. Head's gonna drop back, and I want you to find a spot on your ceiling, gently drop the head back and look up at the ceiling. Focus at that spot on the ceiling. The head just comfortably fall back. There shouldn't be any sharp pain. Just find a place where there's an edge for you. Squeezing the fists, start breath of fire. Start to pump the breath. In and out through the nose, using the solar plexus, the navel to pump the belly in and out. If you're on your cycle, you just do a very light breath of fire or long deep breathing.
Ajnaa ke sang bhav jal tariyan sagat nindak drisht kin mahe pitariyan jis sahib ki tek nanak man mai jis simrat sukh hoy sagle tuk jaay.
Really good. Find that one spot. Keep the eyes focused. Keep the head back. Keep squeezing the thumb. Ajnaa ke sang bhav jal tariyan sagat nindak drisht kin mahe pitariyan jis sahib ki tek nanak man mai jis simrat sukh hoy sagle tuk jaay. Last 20 seconds. Keep it as it is. Keep the breath steady. Inhale, slowly bring your chin forward, bring your head up, let the spine get nice and tall. Hold the breath in. Exhale, relax. Relax the hands, relax the breath. Take a few nice, long, deep, slow breaths. And then go ahead and come down onto your hands and knees. Coming to the top of your mat, palms pressing at the top of your mat, spreading the fingers nice and wide, finding the pressure in the finger pads and in the fingers, putting a lot of weight in the fingers and the fingers pads as they stretch. And start to tuck your toes underneath you. So feet are about hips distance apart. Start to press into your hands, straightening out your legs and bringing yourself up into triangle pose. So knees start to spread, hips start to come up into the air, and you're making a triangle with your body. From your hands to your hips to your heels. Feel the heels relax down. If you need to, bend one knee and then the other just to start to find yourself in this posture, you can do that. But then start to find stillness here and start to slow down the breath. Long, slow, deep breathing.
Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru.
Keep committing into pressing into those hands, lifting those hips up.
Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru.
And inhale deeply, squeeze the root lock. Bring the navel slightly in, Mulavan. Hold the breath. Exhale, stay in the position, squeeze the root lock and hold the breath out. Inhale, bring the knees down, bring yourself forward and come onto your belly. You can bring your right cheek onto the mat, look over to the left, and relax here on the stomach.
Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru, Ansam Vaheguru.
All right. Next, we're going to make our way into bow pose. So bring your head to center, let your chin rest on the ground. Reach back, bend your feet, bend your knees so you can grab the ankles or the upper part of the feet from the outside. And then start to lift yourself up, trying to straighten the legs, lifting the chest up. Coming and up nice and high. Start to breathe long, slow, deep breaths here. So just slow down your breath. Close the eyes, focus your eyes up at that third eye center. And just lift, 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 lift. Keep committing to lifting yourself up. One of our shortest exercises so far. You can do this. Just commit to this whole time. Really your best work. Last 10 seconds, come up a little bit more. Inhale, find your deepest stretch. And exhale, return yourself back down to the ground. This time look over to the right side, let your left cheek come onto the mat and relax. And go ahead and flip yourself around, come onto your back. Come laying on the back. Arms by your side. We're going into stretch pose next. Everything, hands, feet, head are all going to come 6 inches from the ground. You're going to look at your toes. You're going to reach your arms forward. The palms are going to be facing towards each other. You're going to stretch your legs and point your toes. You're going to pull your navel in. And then with your solar plexus, you're going to pump the breath in and out with breath of fire. We're going to come up in 3, 2, 1. Lift yourself up. Look at the toes. Activate that navel and pump, 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 pump. Keep that head up. Keep those arms stretching. Just 1 minute of stretch pose here. Really work for it. Know that you can do it. Stretch into it. Activate that core and keep going. Use the power of your breath of fire to keep your mind in the game. Use the focus, looking at your toes to keep your mind focused. So good, everybody. 15 more seconds. Inhale up, hold, squeeze. Exhale, release, relax. Come down on your back. Let your arms relax by your side. Let your feet relax. All right, bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your knees. Start to rock yourself up and down the length of your spine. Come all the way forward into rock pose. So you're gonna come sitting on your heels. We wanna have your sits bones pressing against your heels, heels pressing against the sit bones. Knees are out in front of you. Let your hands come and grab onto your thighs. Use your hands to grab onto the thighs. Both hands grab onto them. And let's start a spinal flex here. So inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale, round the spine back. Inhale forward, exhale back. But to really move the spine with a nice, strong, deep breath in as you come forward. Exhale, round yourself back. You should feel, because you have your sits bones right on top of your heels, like you're also getting a little massage down there on the nerves under your sits bones. Nice work. Keep it going steady, present, finding your own edges and gently reaching past them. And inhale, sit up nice and tall. Hold the breath. Exhale, relax. Start to walk yourself forward, bringing your head down to the ground. So staying on your heels here. Spread your knees nice and wide and drop the forehead to the ground. We're going to try to get the point in between the eyebrows to be what presses against the floor. And then take your eye gaze and focus at the third eye center. Mentally focus at the third eye center. Breath can just be normal. Just a natural breath in and out. But consciously start to relax here. I'm going to take the hands. We're going to bring the hands onto the feet. So your arms are by your side. You're going to let your hands come and rest on the bottoms of your feet. So you're making a circuit here. Center the foreheads on the ground. Hands are on the feet. Breath is natural and normal. And just go and see how much of your body you can relax. Can you relax the shoulder a little bit more? Can you relax your back a little bit more? Not by fighting the tension, but just bringing your awareness and your peace, your calm to it. Deepen the inhale and extend the exhale, squeezing all the breath out. Take a few more really deep breaths in and out. And very, very slowly start to make your way out of this to come down onto your back. Laying down on the back. Okay, when you come laying on the back, I want you to make sure you don't have anything to your side. You're gonna need some space to either side of you. So if you have anything to the side, put it over your head or below your feet so you've got plenty of space. We're gonna get moving again. I know you just come into this really relaxed state, but we're gonna move. I need you to really work for this next exercise, okay? Arms are by the side. You're not bending your knees, you're not bending your arms. You're trying to get your body over onto your belly just by flipping over onto the belly. Then you're gonna flip back onto the back, and then you're gonna flip over on the belly on the other side, then you're gonna flip back onto the back, okay? Try to do it without bending your legs, without using your arms to move yourself around. Let your core, let the center of your being move you from side to side. These are bundle rolls, bundle rolling from one side to the other. You got lots of space. You can do rolls all the way as far as you can, then all the way back. There you go. Use that core. They're not easy. If it's hard, then that means you're doing it right. If it's easy, then that probably means you're not doing it right. Do your best with this. Find that twist in your body, that twerk in your body that lets you to move yourself. Really good, everybody. Go, 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 go. Keep this going. Keep it up. It's a whole body exercise. You are taking your magnetic field, your energy, the energy that exists around you, and you're connecting it to the earth. You're bringing it so that there's harmony between you and the earth, that the energy of the earth and the energy of you are in alignment, that you're working together, that you're not against each other. Keep going, really work for this. I know it's not super easy, but you can keep doing it. You can keep finding your own edge. You rest when you need to, and then you move when you can again. Keep going, go, 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 go. Come on, let me see how many you can get in the last 20 seconds. Last 20 seconds. How many times can you flop up, over, up, and over? Keep going, keep going. Last little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on the back. Relax on the back. Go ahead and let yourself rest on the back for a moment. Let the arms come by the side. See, I had to put that warning at the beginning of class that you can only do this like once or twice a week, because I knew everybody was going to try to do this at least 2 times a day. Okay. Knees in the chest. One more exercise before we get to our final relaxation. We're going to come into a seated position, into a cross-legged position. So rock yourself up. Come into a cross-legged position. Bring your fingers into Gyan Mudra. That's the index finger and thumb tip coming together. The rest of the fingers are straight and touching. And you let the hands relax on the knees and you sit up nice and tall. We're going to sit up tall and we're going to bring the chin in. Sitting up nice and tall, bringing the chin in so the top of the head is lifting up. We're going to chant the mantra we chant at the end of every Kundalini class, Sat Nam, but we're really going to extend that Sat, okay? So the Sat is going to have 7 waves to it. It's going to be a 5-second wave. So it'll be like Sat. It's a really long set. You probably couldn't hear that set because Zoom probably cut me out, didn't it? I'm saying it, I'm realizing they can't hear this. Zoom's totally taking this sound out of there. But basically, we've done this on Nams before. It's set and you're waving the voice about 7 times, and we're gonna go for a long time. Okay, it's like a 35-second set. It's a very long set. And then the Nam is boop. It's just a quick Nam. Okay, 1 second, 1 beat Nam. Got it? Okay, sit up nice and tall. Again, bring that chin in. Relax the shoulder blades down the back. Your inhale is through your nose. Inhale deeply. Sa. Nam. Now just keep going on your own. Inhale. And repeat. Chant it out. The only person hearing you is you, so really chant it from your heart. And feel the sound going up your spine to the top of your head. You're working over this long set to bring that energy from the base of the spine through the energy channels up to the top of the head, and then a sweet little Nam at the end. Sat is the truth, the true identity, the thing that we are all connected to, where we all come from, where we will all go to. Nam is identifying with that. So we're prolonging, we're connecting to this sound current of truth. And then we just say, yep, Nam, I'm connected to that. Keep going. Start to visualize that energy coming. Inhale. Wherever you are, inhale. Hold. And exhale. Take a few breaths here. And then come down onto your back and relax on the back. Let the arms come by your side. Let your feet fall open. And surrender. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Start to very gently move your fingers and your toes. Circle your hands on your wrists and circle your feet on your ankles. And then bring those knees in the chest and give yourself a nice tight little squeeze. Bring that right knee and extend the left leg long. And then guide the right knee up and over to the left side. Take a few deep breaths here. Return to center. And switch out the legs, bring the left knee in, let the right leg come long. With your right hand, guide that left knee up and over to the right side. Head gently turns to the left. And come back to center. And bring both knees into the chest, bring the bottoms of the feet together, rub the bottoms of the feet, rub the palms. Rub, 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 rub. And then bring the knees in the chest, rock yourself up and down and come into an easy pose, cross-legged position for our meditation. So in Kundalini Yoga, we have Sat Nam, right? We just worked with that sound current of Sat Nam. And we're going to work with maybe a more familiar sound current in the West, Amen, Amen, which means so be it, it is true. So it's another mantra of acceptance, of accepting what is. We're going to use this sound current to help open up our hearts and get ourselves out of our heads and balance the brains. So we're going to tilt, and that's going to challenge your brain. And the sound opens up the heart. Amen. We're going to cross our arms so that the right forearm is crossing the left just a little bit above the elbows, and you're going to kind of tilt that a little bit up towards the sky. Palms are facing up. So right hand, right arm, forearm is on top of the left. Got it? Okay. Hold that out in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. On you're going to come forward. On men, you're going to come back. You're going to tilt about 45 degrees forward. On men, you're going to tilt back. And on men, really bring your lips together. So it's men. Men. Just close your eyes and start to get into it. Men. 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 Find that comfortable edge, that 45-degree tilt. That's what's going to start challenging your brain. Keep the spine straight as you go. And feel that feel it open up the heart. Men. Men. Find your own pace. Keep going. If at any point you need to rest your arms by reaching up, keeping the arms up, and then you can get back into it. But don't let the arms come down. Only let the arms come up to relax out of it. As you continue to move, instead of checking out, really check in. Feel the lips come together. Feel the movement of the body back and forth. Hear the sound current as you chant. come to center. Relax the mantra and relax your arms down. Let your hands come and rest on your knees. Just sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes and connect with your breath and notice how you're feeling. Just meditate on the stillness, on the present moment. Let's lift our hands and bring our hands in purpose. That universal mudra of acceptance, of heart-centeredness, of recognition of the other, and that connection between us. And close with a long sat and a short nam. Take a deep breath in. Sat. Lifting the thumbs up and making your own personal prayer for the day, for the week, for the Lunar New Year. Make a little personal prayer, and when you feel complete, then bow your head. Amen. Beautiful work, everybody. That meditation really wanted to come through. When I was sitting down to set up this class, I opened up a book to that meditation and I was like, okay, this is interesting, blah, 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 blah. And then I opened up another book and it went to that meditation. I've never seen that meditation ever. I've had these manuals, I've looked through, I've never seen it. And that meditation was like, you're going to be teaching this. I was like, okay, we're going to do it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. You just had a little glandular reset. So drink some extra water today and get nice fluids in, and have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your week. Thanks, everybody. Bye, you too.
How you doing?
Oh, I can't hear you. Hold on.
Oh,
Where did you say,
how are
Tammy?
you? Where did you say you are? We came a little late.
I'm in Tulum, Mexico.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
good.
same time zone, just warmer.
No, different time zone. I'm 2 hours ahead, so it's 12:30 here. So it's like yeah,
Fun.
it's a little bit different. It's later in the day.
All right. Well, thank you. We'll see you next week.